Thanks all of you over there on the other app. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, let's see if people starting to mosey in. I got two apps going. Okay, any better yet? Lagging? Okay. Maybe? I see the lag. Cleveland! Am I coming through? Is everything okay? Is it lagging? Is it weird? Do I look fuzzy? Audio and video good on my end. Perfect. Sounds good. Something happened with the last thing, so I don't know. It's just one of those things, I guess. Shoot. All right, so since I was having problems on last live, I had to start all over again. I know other people will be starting to mosey in, but today I need suggestions for colors because we're going to make some more of these things out of resins. And it's going to be like the ones like I did yesterday and the day before, like these. These are perfect. In fact, there was one of them. If I can find it, hold on. It was this one. And where's that? Wasn't that one? It was this one and this one were perfect sizes. Absolute perfect sizes. So the perfect thickness, perfect everything. Is it Gregory? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Different language, but hey, that's okay. But these two were perfect sizes. This one is the one that I'm going to probably do the thickness of all the times. But I need suggestions of colors this time. What would you guys like to see these things being made out of? And I'm not going to use these anymore since I already got this other mold. These kind of went kind of funky and weirdish, but that's okay. No worries. Still going to use it. Still going to use it. I'll show you why. I was making my bodies out of this, but I'm going to make smaller bodies out of this. What I'm going to do is drill the holes. So while you guys are thinking of colors, as long as I stay good as far as, going my, stream, think of some colors while I'm drilling these out. I need my tape, my tapey tape, because I need to judge how far to go before it starts popping out the other end. And I would say that would be right at about almost a half an inch. Ooh, that's a little bit more than half an inch. That's actually like 3/4. Yeah, that's almost 3/4. Yep. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap some tape around this. And I'll show you here in a little bit. Gumpy! Or Grumpy, I'm sorry. Grumpy. Ay. Terrible at names sometimes. Holy crap. I apologize about that. Come on. You stupid. Alright, is this still going to be the same distance? Alright. Yes. Yes, it is. What I'm doing here is this. I'm putting a piece of tape on. I'm putting a piece of tape on my drill bit so that way I know how far to go to or where to stop at the time I come into these, because on the flat side, not the side that I did the molds, but on the flat side, I'm going to be drilling holes to make the small bodies for the smaller of the inline spinners. That's what this is going to be for now. How's your weekend been? You know what? It's been pretty damn good. I got to get these things off of there yesterday, which you seemed a little short, and these are fantastic. I love these dang things. I'm going to make so many of these. It is. I'm going to make so many different colors, but hey, that's another question for you. What color would you like to see? Tell me, what color would you like to see? I got 45 different colors of glitter, and I got 30 different colors of mecha powder that I want to try today. So let me know what colors you would like to see, because I'd like to do probably, I would say 2 sets, give or take. And how is your weekend doing? You can't even see those freaking holes. Look at that. You can't even see them. What the hell? You can see where I kind of went, but you can't even see it. What the hell is that called? Well, oh, I know what I can do. I know exactly what I can do. The only bad part about that is it's going to be hard to get it out of there, though. Yeah. Mm. All it does is just close right up on itself. It makes a little teeny tiny hole, and I mean really, really small. Of course, it is silicone, so what do you expect, you know? So never drill silicone and think that you're going to get the expectations of what you think it should be, because it ain't never going to happen. It will literally drill a hole But you see how small? You can barely even see how small they are. They're so dinky. I could barely get a small pin through it. It's like, the hell was that? Okay, moving on. Moving on. My weekend has been good. Fantastic. Busy and fun. Good. Yes, good. Hey, busy and fun is always a good combination. Always is. Always is. You can never go wrong with busy and fun. Never. Never, ever. Okay. All right. So I'll have to think about that one again. But that's gonna be a little bit different. But anywho, let's do these. And then we'll do another set. Yeah, we'll do another set in here. Should do a little clean out, huh? Oh, shit. Yeah. I only got a few pieces. It's not that bad. So all I did was just I popped them out and said, okay, that's good. And then left it alone. I know, dumbass, I know. Oh, shit. Oh, funny as hell, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? While you guys are thinking of colors, remember, I still need colors. While you guys are thinking of colors, I want to test one of these out real quick with the clevises and all. Because that was my other main objective thing to do too, was test them out with the clevises. The holes, where the holes are all positioned and everything. Try those out. Alright, let's use the one that I was gonna pretty much think of. Really? Come on, get in the hole! I know, that's what she said, right? Right. Oh, you stupid. These damn things are so stinking small. Look at that. Ugh. Okay. It is in the hole. But I do not have room. Yeah, I do. I have barely enough room. Barely enough room. Alright, let's see. Because I might have to make them just a tad bit smaller, if that was going to be the case. You know what? Since we're doing this, we might as well make one, right? To see how it'll work out. Since I'm already making some more. Alright, where's my cutters? There they are. Well, we are gonna put more in here. We are gonna do that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna set you down for a second. And now I gotta put you back in there. Okay. Two. It looks like it will work. Especially, I know some of the smaller ones will work. I know that well. But we're going to make one right now. Ooh, that is going to be real close. I might have to get bigger clevises. Or, if I don't get bigger clevises, I don't use a clevis. That might be an option too. Yes, my vision sucks. Alright, come on. It's okay to laugh at me. I'm having troubles and struggles. It's okay. I don't mind it. I can tell you one thing, though. It sucks getting old. Nope, not yet. Come on, get in the hole. Will you hurry up? People are waiting. You know what? It looks like it's barely going to work. Oosh, there it is. Ow, stick my finger in the meantime, really? Okay, I have to get a bigger clevis, and or I gotta make my own. Either or. Or I make this thing loose enough on here where it still wants to turn, but still turn. All right. See, if I put that on by itself, it ain't gonna do very good. I do have to get some bigger clevises that I have to do because it won't turn otherwise. Okay. Or I just drill out the hole a little bit bigger. That I could do too. That I could definitely do. Keep the hole the way it is and then drill a little bit more out better. Remember, this is the first time me doing these on this, alright? So there's going to be a little bit of trial and error here. A little bit of trial and error. A little bit of trial and error. It'll definitely turn, that's for sure. But it won't fold down like it's supposed to. It would actually just stay up and or stay down. I gotta figure that part out. Yeah, I definitely gotta figure that part out. Little smaller ones should have no problems. Should have no problems whatsoever on little small ones. Of course, I say that now, and why should be major problems? I got a really dinky one now. All the struggles we go through in life, huh? Come on. Anytime we're always trying something new and different, it's always some kind of struggles of some sort, or you got to modify something, or you got to make something work, and it's always a nice concept at first, but then sometimes you got to jury rig it to make things come out to be a whole hell of a lot better. But bring you guys along on the journey, right? All the do's and don'ts. Don't do this, do this. Don't do that, do this. Hey, if you can't do it this way, try it a different way. Don't do it my way, because my way may not be your way. Right. Okay, got through the first one. Ooh, got through the second one. All right. See, same thing. Okay, so I am going to have to drill the holes out to make them a little bit bigger because it does not seem to want to do that in that aspect. Or, like I said, I get a bigger clevis so I don't have any problems. And because I think the clevises I got were the small ones. So that might be an easier change compared to, maybe doing bigger holes. But we'll see. We'll see. Small minor details. That's all that is. No big deal. Just change something here, change something there. We'll be good to go otherwise. But I'm still going to make a whole bunch of these. So, anybody come up with any colors? None? No colors at all? Come on, guys. We want to go with some darker colors this time. We did a green one and all of that, but we want to do some darker ones, don't we? Come on. I know we want to do some darker ones. Come on. Of course we can. Oh, geez. Come on, really? Here we are. Okay. I'm trying to bring the stuff over and go from there. If I'm lagging at any given time, let me know, will you? If I'm lagging at any given time, let me know. Nope, I don't need those. I'll take the gloves. All right. So, I would like to see probably some darker colors this time. Maybe with some lighter colors. I'm not exactly sure because I don't know how these things work. These are way different than throwing glitter in there and way it goes, that sort of thing. So, shoot. I would like to do a purple, or like a pastel color. That's not too bad. I wouldn't mind doing that. Okay, you know what? How about we do like a powder blue? A powder blue with a little bit of we do a powder blue with a little bit of, some other stuff. Thanks for the likes over there. I appreciate it. Mike, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, it's like a darker blue, even though it comes out like really blue. Yeah, let's do like a darker blue and see how that turns out in that aspect. Because I know it ain't gonna need much. And I did bring my things here. All right, good. I got my epoxies. I gotta set that on something. I just can't leave that there because that crap's gonna run all over everywhere. That's why I got the holy socks. The holy socks. See, they're holy socks. Look, holy socks. If you wore these kind of socks, you'd have a lot of air circulation. All right, here we go. And another reason why I'm doing this video too is because I'm going to make it short. I'm going to make it short. A shorty short. A shorty short. I'm going to make it short. All right. What glitter do you think would go good with that blue? Glitter? Glitter color. Glitter? Glitter color. What glitter do you think would go with this? All right. If I'm going to make it short with this, we'll try it. Doesn't mean it's going to work out. I'm going to try it. I'm going to hella try it. I'm going to do, not this time, one of these other times for coffee color. And there's going to be a reason behind that. I'll tell you the reason now, but I'll reiterate that later on down the road. I'm not proud to say it, but I made a mess of coffee early this morning when I was making it. Okay? Yeah, I know. Really? Okay, I know. Coffee was everywhere. I had these on the counter, curing inside the house last night. I set them on the counter. I was making my coffee. Everything just went whee all over the counter. It was all underneath of this because it was actually getting trapped underneath of these because it does have like a little curvature to them on the underbelly of it. So it was getting trapped all the way around the rim. And in doing so, these things came out like a really, really nice looking color with the coffee underneath of it. And I was like, ooh, that was a nice color. And even the wife looked at it and said, oh, hey, that's kind of nice. You need to make a color with that. I says, okay, all right. So then when I saw the coffee, perfect. But that'll be another time. That won't be this time. I know. Quit yakking. Get to work. I know. Hang on. I'm going. All right. So, let's see. We're just going to play this by ear, okay? We're going to do it like this. We are going to get these things over here. Bam, bam. We're going to get our A and B. I'm going to put let me get my A and B going right now. I'm going to put the put that back in there. I'm just going to toss it. B. There's my A. Alright, there's a bubble. Come on, bubble, get out of there. Alright, bubble's up. Probably right at the same depthness. Same cut there. Okay. Alright, so I want to take. Before I do anything, hold on. I want to move you guys over here so I can flip the camera. And flip the camera. So you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And we're going to pop this down. There we go. Sorry for a little inconvenience there. Okay, so I got those, I got that, and come on, you little bastards. All right, I can't get those apart. So here we go. There's those, there's that, and then there's that. Here, let's put these things together. We are going to do it just like that. There we go. Bam. Ethan, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. We gotta get rid of those. I gotta get my gloves on. A little bit of a process, but once we get rolling, no worries. No worries. Once we get rolling, we're all good. Oh, come on. Here we go. All right. 2 of them. Bam. Just like that. And then come on. All right, which one did I miss? I don't think I missed any other ones. Here, let's put some in here. Okay, I think I did pretty good except for that one. All right. So that was a little much. But I put a little bit on each one. All right, let's do a round one too. Let's get it all the way around, all the way around. That one filled up quite a bit. Okay, those are done. Now, take the rest of that and put the rest of that in this thing. Make sure I got them all. Yeah, it looks like I got them all. All right, good. Okay, let's fill some of these other ones. Okay, all right. Do a little square over here. And let's do a bigger square. Should be able to fill it right in. We don't need much. Good, we're gonna leave it at that. All right. Good evening. Hey, Wayman, thanks for stopping in. Going to see Ruben in the morning. Good, fantastic. Yeah, thank you. So I did those. We'll see how these things turn out. And that was the first time using the mecha powder. That was quite an experience. That was definitely quite an experience. We'll definitely have to see how that turns out and see what it turns. Let's see what it turns into. We'll go from there. Holy crap! I think I'm doing a little bit better on pouring than I did the other time. And I will be taking these inside to actually make them to where they're gonna cure on the inside there too. So, but I did pour those. I do have some more of these molds coming. So I gotta keep testing, and keep on working from there. It all comes out to be. So yeah, there's that one. I'm gonna make something different out of these. That's why I only did so much, in them. They're so small, so less in them. But look at the color. Holy crap, man, that sure is different. Big time different. All right, let me put my caps on. All of these things, so I don't make a mess of all my glitter. No, we'll roll with it. Because knowing me, I will make a mess. Ah, come on. All right, I'll put these back in here again. Ooh. You really don't need that much of that. Shoo-wee. You don't need that much at all. No, we really don't. All right, well, that's all done. It's all squared away. Still keep using the same piece of paper I had from the other time. And then one of these times I'll use a bunch of these other different colors I got. Because I got a whole slew of colors. A whole slew of them. So we'll try those out. So there you go. And then I got to figure out the whole situation. Other than that, I'll be sailing right along. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, wait a minute. I can't take my gloves off just yet. Nope, not yet. I gotta clean my stuff. So we're gonna turn you guys around. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, come on, really? Get my finger and thumb in there, will ya? Ah, Kecklin. There you go, you're back again. Oh. All right, there we go. So let's turn you guys back around again. Let's turn this one back around again. And good. Come on, flip. There we go. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So we definitely did those. I'll go through and edit that and make that a short. ShowFlies, I'm back again. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Fun, 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 right? Yeah, fun, fun, fun. All right. So I need to clean those things out. And how I've been cleaning those out, which I will probably still keep doing it. Just take a rag, sock, whatever you want to call it, and just dive in there and scrape it all out. Oh, really? Is that what they want to do now? Okay, I got it on the first try. Oh, no. All right. Okay. Here we go. Am I coming in okay? Am I buffering? Buffering succotash? No? All right, good. Good, good. See? Comes out the record. Use it all over again. This thing, I just end up tossing. That's going to be a pretty interesting color, to say the least. That's definitely going to be pretty interesting to see. I thought I was going to be able to go through and do the other stuff, but nope. And I got to perfect the how much I need. Coming in loud and clear. Good. Sounds good. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Anything for a race, sir. Remember that old ass commercial? What was it, back in the 90s or early 2000s? All the younger people were trying to, say that for the job corps, whatever it is that they were going for work, and they're like, yes, sir, absolutely, sir. Anything for a race, sir. That was actually in a commercial. I was like, really? Really? Sometimes I just toss them. Sometimes I keep them, but we'll see how it goes. And that is going to be that for now. I do gotta modify the holes. As you can see, the hole. Yeah, I gotta modify the hole in there, but either make it a little bit bigger or something else. But that's small. That's small, minor. What are you making? These things. These are spinner blades. They should be right about that same size too, or that same thickness. These next ones. So we'll see how it goes. Right? Right. These things are already solid. They're hard as a rock. Super, super. So yeah. There's that one. Then I'll show you I'll show you all the bigger ones. Okay, bigger one, bigger one, bigger one, and I know I got a bigger one. Where'd it go? Bigger ones. Where are you? Where are you? No, come on. That's not that one. Did I not bring it? Really? Oh, right in front of my face. If it would have been a dog, it would have bit me. So, bigger one. Bam, bam. These are the first ones I did. There's that one. And we got this one. They're a little thicker. I don't want them that thick. Too thick. Yeah, but that's the next one. Then of course there's that one. That was thinner-ish, but still too thick. And then of course the one I just showed you. Not bad. And they all have their own natural curvature to it at the bottom and also at the top too. Fantastically nice. I made a bunch of smaller ones, skinnier ones. Well, couple skinny ones, but those were the big ones. Is that the same one? No. Oh, there's another one somewhere. But these are the big ones, and here's a little itty bitty small one compared to that. So you can tell they're pretty small. Yeah, very, very small. So all good. Yep, all good in the neighborhood. So these ones I gotta let sit for 24 hours, but I will be taking them inside. So when I take them inside, then they should cure a lot faster, and then tomorrow I'll pull them back out and we'll do the process all over again, like when I actually did these. So hopefully tomorrow these ones will be, instead of pliable like what these were when I pulled them out because it was cold in here, these other ones should be pretty hard, just like these. So yeah, boy oh boy. Okay, now I can actually take my gloves off. Since all that's pretty much done now I can take my gloves off. So that's going to be the second time. And the more times I make these things, the more times, or the better time I'm going to have a whole bunch of these, so I can make a better thing, a better mold. Instead of this thick like this, I make it thin like that red one, or like this one. Make it thinner. See, be way more thinner. I can make it like that. Of course, it'd be even thinner than that because these things are pretty thin. So yeah, that's the next step after this, and then just actually go through making a whole bunch of them and getting them all on the website too. So that's the only thing we can do. I wish I was able to make one, which is, you know what? Let's hold that thought. I need to perfect that stupid ass hole anyhow. So, all right. I wonder if I make a bigger hole. Now we got a bigger hole. Now let's try it. Yeah, now let's try it. Do I still have that clevis? Nope, I don't have the clevis still there. So let's kind of move it over. Do. All right, what did I do with them? What did I? It can't. Oh, I was right there at it. Really? Can you believe that? Can you believe that? All right, pull one out. Really? Still gonna be a tight. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's still gonna be a tight fit, but you know what? It might work. It might work just fine this time. That's gonna be a new. Nope, not yet. See, trial and error, trial and error. See, look at that, trial and error. It will turn, but that's where it stays. And I can't just send it right on through because that won't do very well. See, well, yeah, it does, I guess. If I put some beads on there, hold on. Let's see what it looks like with beads. Yeah, let's see what it looks like with beads. All right. Since it's a greeny color, we will put a bigger bead. Then a body. You know what? That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. That still work. It doesn't lay flat like it should, but maybe that could be because it needs a smaller bead on it. Let's find out. No, I still don't like that. And if I drill the hole any bigger, it's just going to make it even worse. I mean, it's not like terribly bad, but it's not like all that great though either. I'd rather have it to where it lays a little bit more flatter than that. What that is. That would still turn though. I mean, I barely even move it and it turns. See, I barely even move it and it does turn. So, I still got to work on that. But you know what? That should be a fairly easier-ish fix. So that won't be too bad. Yeah, that won't be too bad. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'll take care of that. Yeah, I'll take care of that. When I come up with a better solution than what this is, I'll let you guys know. And if it's not, using a clevis and it's not, making a bigger hole, I might even attach a wire to it or something like that, and then have it to where it sits on like the wire. That might be a better thing. And or one of those the little O-ring things. Oh, split ring. There you go. Split ring. Split ring might be a good thing. A good alternative. That might be a good alternative. But we'll see. We'll see how it all works. We'll go from there. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep on making them, keep on going with it, and the holes in that is just going to be small, minor, and a little detail crap. I mean, that should be somewhat of an easier fix, and we'll see. I know. Too indecisive. Sorry. That's the way I am sometimes. My brain goes one way, and then my thoughts and everything else go the other way. Shoot. But you know what? That's okay. We'll get there. No worries. No problems. We'll all get there. Yeah, there's another little smaller one right there. Bam. Teeny tiny one. That one's way too thick. See, that's way too thick. But yep, little small one. So, just want to say thank you guys. Appreciate it. We made some more. We're going to keep on making more. We're going to keep on going with this. And no telling exactly what this is going to be like. This is only the very beginning. Like I said, these are the first ones I made. These are the second ones I made. No telling how far or how different or how good looking, how whatever these things are going to turn out. But I can guarantee you one thing. They're going to be pretty awesome. They're going to be pretty dang awesome. Pretty dang awesome. Because I for myself, I'm committed. I'm committed to these, and I'm committed to doing the inline spinners because that's a huge passion for me. So, on that note, I will actually cut this off, and we will actually probably see you again tomorrow, hopefully with a better solution, because I got to think about that for the holes, for it to lay a little flatter, and then we'll go from there. So until tomorrow, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Keep looking out for my shorts, because they're, I don't know why that sounds so wrong, but my short videos, there you go. Keep looking out for my short videos for new and upcoming stuff all the time. Now I need to start doing some long videos too. I know I haven't done any of those, but you're gonna see a lot of good stuff on there on the shorts. You're gonna see a lot of good stuff. So keep an eye out for a lot of good things coming, and we'll see you then. Until then, be kind to yourself, be kind to everybody else, be true to yourself, be true to everybody else, because you never know who you might meet.